Hey YouTube, Hassan here again with another film review for you guys. Today I'll be reviewing another film series. Today I'll be reviewing Spider-Man series. Today I'll be reviewing Spider-Man, the first Spider-Man. Let's begin. The film opens with this nerd running towards a bus, and he does get in the bus, and we find out that guy is Peter Parker. And then he's tripped up by this guy whose name is Flash Thompson, is dating Mary Jane Watson, who is actually not just Peter's love, who Peter loves, but also Peter's neighbour. And then they go to the school trip to the museum, and just as they're about to go in, a limousine pulls up, and it's revealed that we meet this guy named Harry Osborn, and we meet his father, Norman Osborn, who owns Oscorp, which is a science company. And then he's also the thing that they're working on is actually a Green Goblin project, and they're building the Green Goblin glider and everything. And meanwhile, Peter and Harry and the rest of the class are in the museum. They're studying about spiders, as they find out that this dangerous spider which is actually missing, and Peter is taking photos, but then gets bullied by Flash again. So then Peter takes pictures of Mary Jane, but then gets bitten by the spider. So then he comes home, he's feeling all drowsy and dizzy and not well. We also, as an audience, we meet his Uncle Ben and his Aunt May. So then Peter goes to his room and sleeps, and then has this vision, sees that Norman is going to the tube with a gas which is dangerous, toxic, which is the Green Goblin gas. And then he comes out and his mind's basically unstable and everything, taken over. So as the Goblin is he basically kills the scientist and destroys Oscorp. Then the next day Peter wakes up, but then finds out he has a six-pack, and he can see without glasses. He can do parkour as well. And his personality changed, and he feels good as new. He doesn't. It's like he wasn't actually ill in the first place. So then he goes to school, and then gets into a fight with a bully, Flash Thompson. But then Peter runs away because he doesn't understand what's going on. He goes to this alleyway where he finds out he has these spikes in his fingers, climbs up a ball like a spider, and finds out he has webs, so he swings. So then he makes this Spider-Man prototype costume, and then he lies to his Uncle Ben that's going to the library, but it's not. So then his uncle, before he goes out the car, his uncle gives him a speech about with great power comes great responsibility. So then Peter then goes to, as it turns out, this MMA fighting ring, wearing the Spider-Man prototype costume, wins, but doesn't get any money. So then there's robber nicks the money, which is what Peter would have gotten. So then he goes, and Peter's why should I take him down or whatever? It's got nothing to do with me. It's not my job. So then Peter's walking and finds this guy dead, or injured, shall I say, shot, and finds out it's none other than his Uncle Ben. Uncle Ben tells him the description of this guy that shot him, and it reveals that the guy who Peter refused to shoot or capture is actually the guy who shot his Uncle Ben. So Peter, in anger, wears a prototype Spider-Man costume, finds the guy, beats him up, and he is about to kill him, but then realises that if he kills him, then he's no better than he is. So he just lets him go, to get arrested by police. So then Peter tells Aunt May, but then Peter just moves out. Him and Harry look for an apartment, and they do. They find an apartment for Peter. And also while they graduate as well, Flash gets dumped by Mary Jane. So then they're all looking for jobs now as well. So Peter finds a job in his news agency, which is owned by J. Jonah Jameson. Also, Peter then has to get forced to wear the costume because this new villain named Green Goblin, not revealed yet who he is. He then he attacks. So him and Peter fight. Peter just barely wins. So then Peter gets settled down in his place and everything, and then after another fight with the Goblin, and also it's revealed as well that Mary Jane and Harry are getting married, or they're going out, and then they go to Peter's new place, but Peter's late, and everyone finds out that Peter's got bruised, and Peter lies that it's because he was just got tripped over by a cyclist. So then what everyone does is then they have an argument between Mary Jane and Harry, and they walk out because of Harry's father. So then Norman's getting all suspicious and everything, what's going on. And also it's revealed that Norman is the Green Goblin because he's also talking to the Goblin mask, which is complete the Goblin's completely taken over Norman's mind. So then what happens is then the Goblin tells Norman take out that person that's close to Peter. So he takes out, as the Goblin takes out Aunt May, injures her. She goes to hospital. Peter goes, looks after her at the hospital. Mary Jane comes as well, and then there's a moment. It's also Aunt May's not really asleep. She's kind of awake, and then she sees Mary Jane and Peter hugging and kissing. But then Harry walks in a misunderstanding. But then Harry's still Peter's friend. He's because and now Spider-Man's come a local hero to everyone, and even J. Jonah Jameson wants a picture of Spider-Man, to expose him, who's under that mask. So then Peter meets Mary Jane, and then she's walking, but then she gets attacked by his thugs, and then Spider-Man saves her, and they kiss. And then there's also this fight between Spider-Man and a Goblin again, but this time Spider-Man barely beats him. It's an intense fight, and then Norman, as Green Goblin, takes off the mask and reveals that Spider-Man is Peter Parker, and reveals that he is Norman, and he wants the Goblin. He tricks him, saying that Goblin taking over his mind. He doesn't want it. He wants to save him, but then then Peter jumps out the way, literally jumps, and then the glider misses Peter and then kills Norman. So what happens is then Peter wears the mask again and then takes Norman home and then takes out the spike, and then Harry's there and he thinks that Spider-Man killed him. So Harry's about to kill Spider-Man, but then Spider-Man goes. The next day is Uncle Ben's funeral, where then Harry and Peter are talking, and Harry says how he's gonna when he finds out who Spider-Man is, he's gonna kill him. So then Mary Jane comes as well, and then Harry just goes, but then Peter and Mary Jane kiss, and then she's she wants to get together with Peter, but Peter's we can't be together. He doesn't give an explanation why. So he goes, and then the film ends. Now what I liked about it is that it got starting point how Peter became how he became Spider-Man and circumstances. Also I like how it's gonna like before like the other films comes out, before they came out, it's like revealed that there's gonna be another film, because like how Harry wants revenge, so because of that. And also it's good that Peter and Mary Jane like kiss finally, because like for part way through the film it's like a will they won't they kiss, get together, then find out they don't. Also it's good that prove that Peter still, even though he doesn't like act like it, but he proved that he loved his Uncle Ben, because he was willing to go so far to kill him. But then it's good that he didn't. He thought it, because like it's like, no, I'm not gonna kill him. If I do it, it's like I'm not better than him. So why should I bother? And also I liked how his Uncle Ben's like, with great power comes great responsibility. I like that. Now, what I didn't really like about it was for the fact that basically like Mary Jane, like she was dating Flash and everything, and also she started to date Harry, meaning Peter's best friend, which was bad because Peter and Harry are best friends, and Peter loves Mary Jane. I don't think that Harry knew that Peter loved Mary Jane. If he did, he would have backed off. But also I liked how I like how Aunt May like just didn't hold a grudge, but also I didn't like how she wasn't angry as well. Mixed basically, even though she should have been, but like because Peter did say that it's his fault, but she should have been at least a bit mad. But that's it. It's my opinion. Now, for my overall review for this film is I'll give it 6 out of 10. Thank you guys for watching. Tune in next week when I'll be reviewing the second Spider-Man film. Remember guys, leave your comments below what next film I should review. See you guys next week. And it's Hassan signing out. Bye.